Welcome, everyone. This is In Good Company, a video series where we introduce you to the people behind the titles in the ABA section of dispute resolution. I'm Liz Hill, I'm the section chief, and today we're getting to know a little bit about Felicia Harris-Haas, our section's budget officer. Felicia is a former trial attorney and currently serves full-time as a commercial mediator and arbitrator. She is also a AAA panelist, a member of the National Academy of Distinguished Neutrals, and a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. Felicia, thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad we could finally make this happen.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to it.
Of course. So before we dive in, where are you joining us from?
I am down here in Texas, in Houston, Texas.
Wonderful. How's the weather in Houston, Texas today?
It's fabulous. It's probably
Very good.
about 78 degrees outside right now and a little cloudy, something that we don't see very much of, but wonderful.
Nice. Enjoy it. All
Um,
right, let's dive in. The first question, Felicia, is what called you to this work? Why dispute resolution?
it's an excellent question, excellent first question. And when I am thinking about what called me to this, it's kind of a progressive trail from being a trial lawyer to being a neutral. And it's really that experience, Liz, that made me want to help people get out of the courthouse or stay out of the courthouse instead of getting through it. And there's a lot of reasons, but I'll tell you a short story, and maybe this will bring it home.
Yeah,
Uh,
great.
in I think it was 2017, that time period, I had a trial in federal court, and we, duked it out in front of the judge for a week and a half, and jury verdict came back, and it was a good jury verdict. So we went out and celebrated with our clients, and then fast forward a year later, I'm in my office, moved on to other cases and projects. Almost forgot about this one actually. A big bouquet of flowers shows up in my office, and the card reads something along the lines of, "A year ago today, you saved my career."
Wow.
Thank you. And I realized at that moment, I mean, I knew it before for sure, but it sort of brought it home at that moment that how important it is for us to get resolution for our clients. And that it was just another day at the office for me, but it was a life changing moment for him. And so that kind of sets the stage for wanting to help parties end the conflict instead of get through it. So that's kind of the background.
Well, that's a great story and a great example of the positive impact we can have as dispute resolution professionals. So, great example. So now you are practicing as a mediator and an arbitrator, and you are also serving in a very important role, the section of dispute resolution, budget officer. What excites you most about that role right now?
It's the camaraderie. I mean, I get to see you more and the other leadership as well as other members in the section more as a result of the leadership positions. And I'm really excited about the opportunities that you've been presenting for us in terms of reaching out to other sections, other outside of within and outside of the ABA, other audiences. And, with respect to why do I even really want to spend time away from my practice working in these leadership roles? And it's this camaraderie, and it's the ability for me and my colleagues, you as one of them, to help raise awareness about the value of dispute resolution and spread the good news about early mediations, which I'm very passionate about,
Yes.
from a platform that supports it, and with colleagues who I can both support and who support me in return.
That's wonderful. And I couldn't agree with you more. I too appreciate the camaraderie. And it really is the section of all the different things I've done during my career. This section really is all about the people and the relationship. So that definitely resonates. Third and final question for today's chat, Felicia. Outside of your professional life, what is something that brings you joy or maybe keeps you grounded?
I would, when I thought about this question, I thought about what is that? There's a lot of things, but I'll try to keep it light. And I think it's two things. It's things that I do with my husband: play golf and ride motorcycles. It gets us out of the office and allows us to enjoy, the wonderful things that God has presented in nature in both of those environments, and it's time together. So that I think is important to keep me grounded and helps me stay sane sometimes.
That sounds wonderful. Golf and riding motorcycles, getting outside, always a good thing, a healthy thing. All right. Well, Felicia, thanks so much for joining me for this brief conversation. And thanks to all of you who are watching this episode of In Good Company. You can connect with Felicia on LinkedIn, and we'll go ahead and include her profile with the YouTube video description. And of course, we'll tag her. Felicia will tag you on this post when we post this. So that will be out there for everyone to connect, and be sure to continue following. If you're not already, please do follow the ABA section of dispute resolution on social media, predominantly on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. I guess it's X now, not Twitter anymore. But you don't want to miss the next conversation with one of our leaders. So thanks and have a great day.